It's not a podcast.
It's a GarCast.
And this is the world according to Gar.
Hello and welcome to the world according to Gar. You are listening to GarCast episode number 283. I am Gar. With me as always is the GarFather.
Gar, how are you?
Wonderful. How are you?
I'm great. That is called, I'm told, rain that is falling from the sky.
I see it. I don't believe it, but I see it.
Actually, I think it's done already, unfortunately.
I think it's supposed to come back again later, right?
Come on back, rain.
Let's
We
go.
missed you.
How much does Ithaca suck? Ithaca College. I see.
It sucks.
I learned that this week thanks to the Cortland Barstool account.
Yes, Cortland were champions.
And yes, congratulations, Cortland.
Took home the jug, the 65th time.
Woohoo!
Annual.
Excellent. Well, welcome, Mike. It's nice to see you.
It's great to see you.
Also with us this week, finally, a special guest appearance from DenBob.
Hello. Thank you for having me. I missed being on the episode last week. I loved the topic so much.
I'm glad
You
enjoyed
We
it.
could have discussed an actual carpet chisel.
I thought that was a ice scraper for the car.
Nope. Carpet
be used
chisel.
Be used for that
Murder
as well.
weapon.
That is a murder weapon in a particular movie. No
The
spoilers.
installer.
What is... So, explain, what is it used for? Is it just to peel the carpet up?
No,
It
so
seems
this would
very...
be like to tuck your carpet.
Okay.
It's got this rounded edge so that you can
It's... Yeah.
Under
It seems-
under
it along the
drywall.
corner.
No.
You could also use it as a bludgeoning tool, as the
It's
Riddler
like to
did.
tuck it under molding or tuck it under a wall or lip of a
Yeah,
floor.
right? Is that
Yeah, if you want to tuck it into molding, a stair
Okay.
tool. If you want to tuck it into the
It just
corner of
seems
the stair.
rather, like, aggressive, like hefty. Like, for that job.
It is, because what you want to do is you want to bend the backing of the carpet. You want to bend it so that you can then cut through it
Okay.
and get
Oh.
nice tight cuts.
you're
to the
cutting
wall.
as well?
It doesn't cut.
No.
This just makes it square. So
Okay.
you're gonna your carpet rides up the wall. It's a little bit of a curl there, and then
feel it.
you
I can feel
ride this along it.
Some
tuck
smart
it.
guy. Probably something that's been being used for hundreds of years. It's like a simple
It
design.
is an elementary tool.
I think Jesus used that,
Jesus did not have carpet. He had dirt floors.
but he was a carpenter.
But he had a great dirt floor guy. Do you dabble in
Go,
carpets?
Jesus.
You guys...
I've been involved in some in my life.
We got that, what is the one near me? I always go by Shaman. Cats.
Harry
You know
Cat,
You know that Cats guy? You ever meet him?
famous.
Yeah, he's pretty popular guy on Long Island, at least, right?
At least in Nassau. I've never heard of cats.
Harry Cat's flooring made a big mark.
Still there. Jericho Turnpike in Mineola.
One of the last men standing.
Really? Is he
What?
still
Yeah,
alive,
all,
this
all
guy?
those mom and pop shops are going at it.
Oh, they're getting bought up by like Carpet King or some crazy name. I don't even know. Making up carpet places, but
Yep. The mom and pop shop doesn't work anymore.
wait till Amazon gets carpets. They'll put them all out of business.
No, I think that's what it is. You know, you can go to Etsy to buy an area rug now. You know, you don't really need to go to a store.
Or
Marshalls
Costco.
has them.
Costco has area rugs.
You love Costco.
Costco, Floor and Decor has all the hard surface. for
Home Depot.
residential. So
I remember having a couple of clients in the telecom business going back early 2000s. I wish I could remember the name of them. Like high-end carpet area rug in Manhattan. Like the showrooms.
Mm.
yeah,
Like visited them a couple times and they were like, oh, here's the replica of the rug we put in the White House. You know, like this was in Ronald Reagan's Oval Office. Like the carpet is, it could get into a fancy schmancy
well, yeah,
level.
they're not getting on Etsy. It was
No.
funny. I'm sitting on the train with one of my regular commuting friends. It was not Rebecca, but another friend, and there was apparently a mutual friend who I never really met. Sits across from me. Says he sells carpets.
There you go.
So what? He sold those fancy schmancy area rugs that you were just talking about. He said that they average at like $50,000.
Yeah, like all these penthouse apartments in Manhattan have them, right? All that stuff.
$50,000 for an area rug. I don't know. That's something else.
That's some
Probably
rug.
ugly.
That is some rug.
Nice rug, as they say.
Anywho,
Well, welcome back. It's very nice to see you.
great to be on.
What's been going on in the
You're like the
DenBob world?
rain.
Yeah.
You never know when you're going to come.
Yeah.
Here you are.
It's a
Once
nice
in a while.
surprise.
Love
So I'm
it.
debating. I'm going to pick up Christopher for the Thanksgiving week, and maybe
let's
one
talk
or two
about
other
it.
people.
The Thanksgiving college. This is a whole new world for me. So what are you doing? What do you got?
Look at that.
So I'm debating to go up and down to Penn State tomorrow. Is
Electric
a
or
tall
gas?
order. So I'm thinking of leaving this evening around 6 o'clock, going halfway, getting a hotel for the night, and then I only have 1.5 legs of the trip for tomorrow.
That makes sense because if you left that late anyway, you're either going to stay at a hotel on the road or a hotel in Penn State.
A hotel on the road.
Yeah.
I would go halfway.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Mike asked, are you doing
George
electric
Washington
or
Bridge.
gas?
Yeah, electric or gas, that's part of the equation.
We're going electric.
Okay.
We're going electric. So, great question. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to find a hotel with a charging station.
Of course. Don't make a
And
stop
I'm going to be
straight to the
topped
hotel.
off when I leave. No wasted time.
That's the move.
That is perfect.
And then you bring him home tomorrow.
And then I bring him home, him and a guest. Yeah.
Wait a minute. What's the guest? To your house? To your home?
A friend's girl. It is a female, but it's a friend's girlfriend.
Wow.
You're bringing her back to the island?
Yes. And I'm not bringing the friend. He actually has a hockey tournament, so he's staying up for the weekend. Staying out.
So they don't have school on Monday, Tuesday?
Hold
They're
on,
off the whole week.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm not done with Friday yet. I got a lot of questions. So the girlfriend, his friend, hockey player guy's girlfriend.
Yes. Which is going to be his roommate next year.
Okay, this could be leading to a whole thing. All right, interesting. What town does she live in?
She lives in Smithtown.
Oh, so you're gonna bring her to her house
Yeah, right at home.
now?
Right at home.
Okay, so you're gonna bring her right home. That's good. I mean, and so these parents, I don't know if she has two parents, one parent, if she's raised by her grandparents, an aunt, if she's adopted, don't know. But whoever they are, her people that she lives with, what is your expectation? Because you're doing them a big solid here.
So I actually met the parents
Okay.
and know them. Well, I met
Okay.
them. We spent some time at a mutual friend's party, and they're great people. I'm happy to do it.
Of course
and
you
I'm
are.
sure
But
one day, over the next 4 years, if they're headed up, they'll
All
take
right.
him.
Do you expect them at the drop off to come out, maybe a shake of the hand, at least a wave? Or is she
I would
just
imagine
gonna...
I'll get the wave. I'm not expecting a gift. It's not like I'm Wind Miller taking them on a jet.
Well, I never know with you, but okay.
But a wave would be fine. They may come out and say hello.
Again, they may not be home. You don't know exactly what time you're getting there.
Yeah. So not eventful, just fun.
I'd like to know what happens.
I would imagine I'll have two people not speak to me in the car for an entire 6 hours instead of just one person not speaking to me.
That's just fine. I mean, I if people don't talk to me on the car ride, I'm fine. Music and I'm chilling. It's good.
You think they'll
We'll just rest. I got to queue up a few podcasts.
Yeah.
be great if Chris got in the back seat with her. Are they aware that you're going to have to stop to charge on the way home?
Well, I mean, I got to stop and charge. I'll stop maybe halfway at like a Jersey Mike's is my go-to spot, or Wawa. And by the time we order and grab a sandwich or go to Wawa and walk back, it'll be charged enough to get me home.
I would say Wawa, more options. You don't know her dietary, restrictions or preferences.
Person. So when we went to the tailgate, and well, she's new to school and stuff. She brought some friends. Now her boyfriend was certainly at the tailgate as well. She brought some friends that were the typical college. If you remember, we talked about it. They were wearing the jumpsuits with no shirts.
Yep.
We had the conversation. He was the one who invited that crowd to our
Oh.
tailgate. So it was interesting.
So she's from East.
Yeah.
Yeah? She
Well,
is,
she's
isn't she?
behaving that way anyway.
Yeah, oh, okay. Sorry, Gary, I had to cover that. But what were you saying about school next week?
No, I was just surprised that they were off from school all week next week.
Maybe they're not.
Well, he just said they were.
Right.
Or is just Chris? Or is he lying to you?
Maybe he's lying. Could be. So apparently he could have come home on Thursday, but it was the final initiation into the fraternity. So
I thought they don't tell
home,
them when that is. Isn't that supposed to be like a surprise? Like you're all anticipating. What do they call it? Hell Night. Isn't that what it used to be called? Do they still call it Hell Night?
I wonder. Maybe he's going through hell right now as we record.
Yeah, something like that.
I believe it was called Hell Night from what I recall.
Like Bud's training?
What?
Like the Navy SEALs? They have Bud's training? They have hell?
Maybe not.
You watching G.I. Jane again?
I mean, I'm sure it's changed a lot since we were in college. I'm sure the fraternities aren't doing as much shit as they used to do back when we were kids. You're right. And I hope not as well.
Whatever.
So he'll be home. Wow, all right. So he's going to be home and then how's he getting back? Let's do the full circle before we go to Gary.
We haven't even visited that yet.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to drive him. Or somebody, maybe the
other couple.
One of the other people will drive.
Yeah, I feel like that would have been worked out. Okay. Interesting.
I mean, so I had been planning on this. I was hoping to have had the Tesla by now, but I had the motor vehicle snafu.
Yes. Yeah, you did. So you did purchase a Model Y?
But I'm on I have the order on hold until I get the clean title.
Gary, good call. You knew he'd go Y.
Freaking DMV. And Y makes sense for him. Totally.
Why? Because he's taller? He's not tall. Like it's higher ceiling. I don't understand.
No, I mean, I'm using it predominantly for long trips where I'll have extra luggage.
You'll have
like a
more
shopping
people.
Bag lady.
Hey,
I'm not.
And you're used to the Cadillac.
Yeah. So what's going on with the DMV? What are these bastards doing?
So I was able to check online. So when I went to DMV, did we talk about this?
No.
Maybe it was just the Discord. So
just
the issue was when
Chris is not lying to you, just so you know.
Okay.
Penn State has no classes next week. I just checked.
Thank you, Mike.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
I was a little concerned.
I'm now at ease.
Go ahead.
So I was trading in my Mazda CX-5 that I had bought off lease last year. And when they sent me the bill of sale and the title, I looked at it. It was that card stock that you get from Department of Motor Vehicles. I'm like, all right, I'm good. Shoved it in a folder, and that was it.
You would think.
When I went to buy the Tesla, they're like, do you have the title for the car that you're trading in?
Oh, boy.
And I'm like, yeah. And I remembered thinking back, oh, yeah, I got that card stock thing. But what that card stock thing didn't have was my name on it.
Ugh.
It had the financing company's name on it, and then in the back it said sold to. They don't want that. They don't want that. They want an original title. Apparently, I was supposed to go to Motor Vehicles and make that application at any time between when I purchased it and when I did do it. So I went to the lady, and I'm like, so what do we got? How much time does it take? And she's like, could be 4 weeks, could be 6 weeks, maybe 8 weeks. I'm like, is it possible to expedite it, even for money? And she's like, no. I'm like, are you sure? So I thought you could actually expedite it, and that was part of the program. And then I made like I was going to slip something through the counter, and I was just being silly. Like, are you sure we can't expedite this? Maybe put it on top of the pile. She's like, oh, no, there's nothing they could do, and they have no idea how long it's going to take.
What a nightmare. So are you at risk? Did you ask? Are you at risk of losing your 0% financing?
So I am at risk, and it's really hard, because everything they want to do through the app. They don't want you to talk to a human at all.
Yeah,
it's good
and bad.
In this scenario, it makes it a little tricky.
Yeah, when it gets hard, it's a pain in the ass.
So I have a group, and they allowed me to put the thing on hold for 2 weeks. I'm like, all right.
They just did extend 0% financing.
They did, so it doesn't really matter that much.
Right.
They start over.
Maintain the same deal. It's whether or not they have the vehicle that I wanted. Makes it a little bit tricky. Maybe
because they're going to start to run out of that stock because the new ones are coming out soon, right?
Well, although the one that they said they were giving me said 2025 on it.
Really?
So it didn't feel like a 24 leftover.
I wonder if it's a refresh. the new models.
Model Y? No, I don't think so.
They're doing a refresh this year. I just don't know when. I don't know
I think
enough
it's going to
about.
end up. Yeah, I don't know. But nonetheless, I have a hold, and I'm going to try and play the game because I checked online, and my title is They plan to issue it on the 25th of November.
How fucking hard can it be to print a piece of paper and send it to somebody?
And
you spend how much money do you spend on registration?
Ridiculous. I don't know why it has to go to Albany.
They can't print something when all that money you pay?
Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So anyway, I'm going to then say that I have it when I don't really have it, and then I'll just push off the delivery date. I'm going to play the game. I was a little upset because I told them right away I didn't have it, and what I should have done was waited for the delivery date when I was going to pick up the car, and then put it on hold then.
Yeah.
You know,
they might give it away too,
and then I'll just have to wait for the next one.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I'm just saving a car payment.
I guess, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't need it. You got a car. You're not like me where my Jeep was died.
I would imagine if the delivery date goes past the new year, like December 31st, then they may not have the deal, and that would be a problem.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to be inside that.
I think you're going to be good.
I think I'll be inside that window.
Yeah. All right. Good. Good luck.
Yeah.
So, Mike.
Gary,
yeah.
What you want to me next? What? Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to ask you what's going on with Thanksgiving.
Okay. Well, first of all, so Penn State. Apparently, education is not very important to them. They just gave them off all next week.
That's incredible.
Fairleigh Dickinson University. They care about their academics. They want their kids to stay focused. I'm happy to hear that Eli Shaw will be expected to be in class on Monday and Tuesday.
Wow.
Ohio State. Big game this weekend against the undefeated Indiana Hoosiers, by the way.
Yep.
They're also expecting their students to be there studying Monday and Tuesday. I was just jumping onto the Holy Cross calendar as you came to me.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see. Oh God, their website is terrible.
Ooh.
Maybe a good guy. Whoa, and that purple. It's too much.
Hopefully BMO's doing one trip.
Let's see. They don't really say anything. Classes resume. When do classes end? They also expected to be there Monday and Tuesday. And I think BC would be the last one we should check.
Yeah.
Let's see. So far, Penn State stands alone.
Yeah, I don't get a refund either.
No wonder why people want to go there. Let's see. Scrolling down. They also, Boston College, expect their students to be doing work on Monday and Tuesday.
Okay.
All right, Penn State. Have fun. Oh, and then Cortland. Let's not forget State University of New York, Cortland. Kathy Hochul's very high standards.
Oh, yes.
She also
Monday,
expects students to be there Monday and Tuesday. Interestingly, they say Thanksgiving break begins Wednesday, November 27th at 8 a.m. So if you have that 7 a.m. class, I don't know if there is one, you're expected to be there.
Huh.
Even more aggressive. But anyway,
I can tell you too, RIT. So we used to do the trimesters. I know they don't anymore.
So weird. Does anyone still do that?
Drexel does it, I think.
Okay.
Thanksgiving was the end of the semester, so we actually had a larger break for Thanksgiving.
Wow.
And Christmas, we only had like a couple days off.
Those trimesters, it seems so quick.
It was quick. It was a hard adjustment in the beginning,
Yeah.
but once you get used to it, you're like, all right, good, we're just moving.
Yeah.
Go ahead. So anyway, Mike.
So, Ryan has I'm a little worried because there is a winter storm watch.
That's this week though, right?
Yeah, well, I'm going to explain why this is worrying me. For
a little clue.
This afternoon into tomorrow afternoon in Cortland, Ryan is expected to be dressed formally and on a bus at 5:50 a.m. tomorrow departure for the College of New Jersey, where she has a swim meet that begins at 1 o'clock on Friday. It's an invitational at multiple schools. She'll be swimming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That is in Ewing, New Jersey.
I never heard of the College of New Jersey.
Yeah, it's big in New Jersey. You'll see it now that I told you. You'll see stuff.
I'll probably see it everywhere.
TCNJ. It's a TCNJ. I know when we were looking at schools for D3 swimming, it would always pop up. It's pretty good sports school apparently.
Okay.
It's in Ewing, New Jersey, where Patrick Ewing was born, which is near Trenton, Princeton area down there.
Okay. Yep.
So, Nancy was like, we got to figure out, she said the girl that lives in our town is leaving Monday night. That means she would have to leave, miss her Tuesday class. I'm like, I don't, I'll go up and get her. That's silly. And then I'm like, wait a minute. We're going to this swim meet on Sunday. She's going to be in New Jersey. I'm like, Ryan, ask your teammates, like, what the scoop is or whatever. She's like, yeah, teachers have been joking all week. Like, we have class next Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah.
Hope to see some of you. Like, it's kind of like an inside joke.
Oh, wink, wink.
Yeah.
Do they do any remote? Like, is that an option anymore?
I know one of her teachers, her theater teacher, it's not an option. She's had health issues and she's done a couple of classes.
Oh, okay.
Theater. How do you do theater online?
Well, if you're sick, you figure out a way, right?
How do you do acting? Don't you do acting?
You just be like,
I guess we're acting online.
We're going to watch Chorus Line. Hold on. Let me hit play. I don't know.
Streaming it on Discord.
So anyway, she asked around and like pretty much all the swimmers from Long Island are coming home from the swim meet.
Oh, that's perfect.
Oh, wonderful.
Do you need to do a note like you did in high school when you picked them up from the high school field they played at?
Yeah, there's actually a pink. No, thank you for reminding me. The coach emailed. There's a form she's got to fill out.
Oh, okay.
No, every time they leave campus with the swim team, apparently they have to file a form with the school, even on the bus. But then you got to file something different. You got to file something when you get back too. So thank you. She's got to do that. So I did say, listen, you got to talk to your teachers. I don't want to find out after the fact.
Yeah.
So she did the one jam up was her African studies professor, who I've mentioned previously, who initially seemed like this was going to be a really difficult class. And then I was proud of her. She actually asked to meet with him because she was concerned, and they had a great talk, and she's doing pretty well. And he actually came to her swim meet.
No way.
Yeah. So she kind of
very cool.
Yeah.
It is.
So I said, she goes, guess what he did? And I was like, I knew he was this kind of guy. What would the professor who, as I was kind of half joking that certain colleges believe in academics and others don't, what would the professor who gets pissed off that people don't show up to Tuesday before Thanksgiving classes do?
You give a test.
You give a test. So he's giving an African American studies test on Tuesday morning. Which it's fine. I remember we had our midterms. I remember taking my midterms like those 3 days.
Yeah.
But anyway, so she went and talked to him, and she was like right away. He was just like, oh my goodness, of course you have a swim meet. Your parents are coming. No problem. You could take it the week after.
Oh,
boom.
Love it.
Yeah, what a guy. We like that guy. So, end of my story is Ryan will be coming home with us from Ewing, New Jersey on Sunday afternoon, which is great.
That's great. And you get to see her swim meet, which is really cool.
Yeah, Nancy's actually going to go tomorrow because she's swimming a couple events tomorrow, a couple events Saturday, and then she's swimming the mile for the first time in her career on Sunday.
Whoa.
So, yeah.
Sounds
so Nancy, I was like, Nancy, just go stay in a hotel.
How do they swim the mile?
And drive back.
Is it in a?
The other two knuckleheads that I also have to be part of their lives have a swim meet here in Long Island tomorrow and Saturday.
Okay.
So I will stay with them, and then you know how I love trains. I'm like, I don't want to end up with 2 cars in New Jersey on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
First, I looked at Amtrak because I'm like, Trenton's right there. The hotel she's staying in is 13 minutes from the Trenton train station. $85 on Amtrak takes an hour. Or good old New Jersey Transit. 90 minutes, baby. I'm going to do NJT. MRR to the NJT Sunday morning.
Amazing.
She's not swimming till like 2, so I got plenty of time to get there.
That's great.
Awesome.
Congratulations. That's really great. That's a great Thanksgiving.
Yeah, this little winter storm, a little concerned, but I think Cortland bus drivers can handle it.
I was going to say, like, this is the first time she'll get to see that the people up there know how to handle the snow. It's not like
I would
down
hope so.
here.
They're only off like 7 inches.
The first one is usually a little bit sketchy, but within a week or two, these drivers know what they're doing up there.
Yeah, I'm just I don't want them to be delayed. Like she was worried because she's the first event of the meet.
Yep.
So she was like, I just want to make sure. Whatever. I guess
the bigger concern would be the ice storms that you get this time of the year, early and late.
Thanks,
right?
Gary.
But it sounds like it's snow, so we're good.
Put the whammy on it. Yeah,
we're good. We're good.
All right. So that's my and how she's getting back. She said that she's lining up a ride with there's like a dude swimmer that lives in Lynbrook. So I was like, all right, it's fine. Let me interview him. Have him come in the house first. And then
I remember doing that with Nick and Anthony. Nick, luckily, as we know, he had the Windmiller connection, so it was never really an issue. Yes. But when Anthony was at Ohio State, Christine was like in such a panic. How's he going to get home? I'm like, go on the ride board, or I'm sure it's changed. Maybe there's a forum somewhere. You find someone coming back to Jersey, right when we went to college. You had that big board. I'm going to Lynbrook or whatever, and you pay the guy $50, split gas, and you went down with him or whatever, right?
Some nut job in Whitestone. I used to jump in his car.
Christine's like, we can't let them do that. The guy could be an axe murderer. We don't know. I'm like, what are you talking about? We took the risk.
Nobody uses an axe. Come on.
Jeez. So, that was always funny.
Axe murderer, or he may just use a carpet chisel.
It's true.
More likely.
Very true. So
doesn't Anthony still go to Ohio State?
Anthony still goes to Ohio State.
So what does he do for Thanksgiving?
He flies home. But
so bougie.
Well, it's really the only way. It's so far to do the trip back and forth.
Is he staying for Monday, Tuesday classes?
He is. He's staying Monday, Tuesday classes. He's got a 6 a.m. flight on Wednesday.
Oh, the most travel day of the year.
So a bit early, so he should get out of there okay to BWI. Columbus is great, and it's BWI, which will be busy, but he's coming into MacArthur. So,
home run.
We should be pretty good.
He should be okay, but definitely a day when things can happen in a traveling scenario, especially with 3 airports. But good luck, brother.
We had no choice. Tuesday, he's got lab late, and it just the way it worked out. So the issue this year is the Michigan game is on Saturday, so he is flying back to Columbus on Friday. He's only home for a day and a half, 48 hours.
That's all he needs. He's got to enjoy this last year there. Come on, let's go.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's understandable. He did it 2 years ago for the home game against Michigan. That's the game that they circle every year. It's Thanksgiving weekend, and that is the game that they are all looking forward to. Although
it's always the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Yeah. That's college rivalry weekend.
TV wise, that makes a lot of sense.
UVA, VT play each other. I don't know who the other rivalries are, but they'll be out there. Washington, Oregon, probably, that kind of stuff. So so we'll get to see him for a very short amount of time. Christine wants to put up the Christmas tree somehow. I don't know how that's going to happen when he's home. I'm like, he really doesn't care. I mean, we usually do it that weekend of Thanksgiving anyway. So, I would probably put it up during the Michigan game on Saturday. But we'll see. I don't know how this is gonna shape out.
It'll be great.
It'd be nice to see him. And I haven't seen him. I only saw him once. That one trip we made out there for the football game, and that's it. I haven't seen the kids. I've seen him once since August. It's been a while. Kind of miss him a little bit.
Yeah. I've only seen Ryan twice since August. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Shit. Damn. Now,
crazy. But I think he finishes classes a week or two after, a week and a half after Thanksgiving, I think. He's going to be home again, really quick after that.
Oh, that's great. Now, Bosco, did you no coordination with Rebecca? Is that not allowed? Penn State pickups?
No. She had something going on. I think she was going down there for something.
She's always got something going on. She's probably got to go play a kazoo at some sort of band reunion or something.
Something like that.
All right, picking up ice cream for dinner. Oh, good. Anyway, all right, enough of these kids. Jeez Louise. We have to, before we forget, at this point, belated.
Like we forgot yesterday.
We didn't forget. Well, I don't write people's birthdays down. Listen, if you don't put it on social media, that pops it in my face, or you're not my kid or my wife. Sumu doesn't expect us to remember, but happy birthday, Sumu.
Happy birthday.
I believe he is 40.
Young gun. He's still a young gun.
Yeah, what was he, 48? Is that what it was?
Remember 48?
It's making me look old. Jeez Louise. We've always got Sumu. We've always got LLMO, who will be turning 40. Oh, a pretty big one. 45 this December. That's a young buck right there.
I bet you know who's probably knows it's going to be Sumu's birthday next year? Andy. Andy probably has a book with all the birthdays in it.
Well, where was he yesterday?
Oh, maybe, I don't know. Maybe last year I wasn't paying attention. Sue doesn't
announced
seem
it.
to want to call attention to it.
Last year, I believe Liz sent us secret messages on the side to mention it on the GarCast.
I think you might be right.
If I recall correctly. I was told this by my daughter in the car, so I'm going to say it's accurate, that today is loyal listener Mike O'Donoghue and loyal listener Jackie O'Donoghue's oldest child, Samantha's 13th birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Sammy.
Happy birthday, Samantha.
The princess of the Fernwood.
Wonderful.
Heir to the Fernwood throne. Fantastic. I did see a lot of smoke coming out of Mike's chimney the last couple of days. He got a big firewood delivery.
Oh,
I reached out.
chimney,
I reached out on the Discord about the Fernwood 2 Sundays ago.
He
and
wasn't
I got
open.
It's an open invitation to everybody but you.
No, I wasn't.
Well, you know what it was? I shot it out there. I'm like, you think what's going on at the Fernwood today? And I got a very quick, tepid response. It's closed.
It was closed.
You got guilted. You guilted BMO into having people over.
So BMO and I actually went out that evening, and we grabbed a couple of pops while watching the Jets game. I actually bet against the Jets. I bet a parlay and won. So I enjoyed it very much, and I rolled that money right into the drinks that we bought.
Excellent.
That's great.
Win.
Yeah, but Mike got a great deal on all this firewood, so we should be good for the winter. It's like split really thin.
Did he have to drive far to get it?
I don't know. He said he went out east. I mean, a lot of firewood out there. We're pumped.
Nobody got a license plate reader on his car.
You need the thin pieces in there. You know, it's good. He said the only thing was he had to pick it up. I think it was dark out. I don't know.
And the people across the street had Christmas lights on.
Oh my God! What goes on out there in the east?
Out east.
No, I've noticed. I feel like this year, maybe because it's been such nice weather, a lot of lights up already.
I think the good weather has really made people like, let me just get out there and do it now while I can.
I have been locked into the Christmas satellite radio channel in the car.
Already?
There's 3 of them.
And you're listening already?
Absolutely.
Wow. I do wait, obviously, till Thanksgiving before. Although, Christine, we're watching Hallmark Christmas movies all year long.
God help you.
Last night, I had on one of her shows, and then she's off doing work. So I'm like, all right, let me sit down. I'm going to watch Shogun. It's early. It's like 7 o'clock.
Shogun.
And like 10 minutes in, she's yelling at me. Why is it everything you watch has to be so violent?
No.
What's going on? Are they going to kill that little thing? This is disgusting. Why are those people throwing up in the pit? Like, I'm like, can you just go away? And
it is
in
pretty.
the room.
There is a lot of gross stuff. I will say that.
I mean, I guess a lot of the shows I watch are on the violent side, but I watch those when she's not around or not with me. If she came, I said, if you want to sit down, we can watch Shrinking. We can watch Bad Sisters. We can watch one of your shows that I like with you.
Yeah.
No, I'm just going to the bed. I'm like, okay.
So I finished Shogun, and I do recommend everybody watch it. Bosco, watch it. It's a lot. I don't know. I've always kind of, I don't know. I'm like a bit very interested in the old Japanese samurai feudal system and setup. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like it's not the greatest movie, but you ever watch the Tom Cruise movie, The Last Samurai? You get a glimpse into it with that. That's like 200 years after that. This is in the 1600s, I believe.
Yeah,
right.
I think only from what they set up, and I'm sure we'll find out more. I think the Portuguese are the ones that have really kind of opened up to there, but the rest of Europe has not really discovered Japan yet.
Correct. So it is mainly subtitles. Like there are stretches where it's subtitles for like most of the episode, but it's kind of good for the brain. I think you do a lot of reading. You can't look away. Like you got to be staring at the TV or the device, whatever you're watching.
Yeah, I could probably watch it with Benny. He wouldn't need the subtitles.
Nah, Benny, he would know.
I think they said that in the book the English-speaking people are actually speaking Portuguese.
No,
They
I
made
mean,
it English.
in the show, they're saying that, but you're hearing them in English. They're
Yeah.
they're speaking Portuguese.
Oh, really? They dubbed it over? I didn't notice their lips not synced.
No, there's no dubbing. There's no dubbing. But
Oh, okay.
they are allegedly speaking Portuguese. Like
Yeah,
the Japanese translator doesn't know English. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And those priests are Portuguese.
Right. I guess you're right. Yeah, I noticed.
They just didn't want to do double subtitles.
Yeah, it would be a lot. The hard part about, I mean, I joke about hating subtitle shows, but there's so many characters that they're throwing at you in the beginning, and they do look, a lot of them, kind of similar.
They do.
A lot of them are old men with black hair.
Some
have bad haircuts.
The women look exactly the same. It's really
and they're beautiful too. But you're reading subtitles, so you're really not seeing the faces as much either, which makes it even harder, I think, to try to start to pick up on who's who. There
was even some scenes in the last 2 episodes, because I finished it, where I'm like, I don't know who that is. I'm like, it's one of 2 old ladies. I don't know. And it's like dark. There's a lot of dark scenes. It's kind of hard. But it's good. I recommend watching it. But I will say, back to Christine and the violence, I find it very hard, the scenes, because there's a lot of them, when they do the seppuku.
Yep. I didn't want to say before. That's a good way of saying it, because if you've seen the show, you know what that means. Yeah,
it's when you basically take your own life. Very hard to watch. I find it very hard to watch. It's like, ooh. Yeah. And they do it very well, like the filming of it.
Yeah.
It's pretty intense. So, anyway, Japs are crazy, but very interesting.
Shogun. Got to put it on there. I'm up. I'm up for a new one.
It's on Discord TV.
Yeah. I gotta finish. So
Discord
Colleen
TV
has just raced through Yellowstone like a champion.
Is she all caught up?
Well, so are we on season 5?
Yeah. So there was half of 5.
Yeah.
I
so
think there was
watch
8.
the first half of 5, and then we're gonna finish it out together.
I don't know if the season 5 is on Discord TV. If it's not, let me know. Just because that was on regular TV, so it may not be up there. But it can be added to Discord TV.
I think we're going to need to do that, because otherwise she would have watched it. Like Shogun, the Christmas show.
Shogun was on regular TV as well, but it's also now on Discord because it's just easier to find. You missed the DVRs on it.
And you missed the commercials.
And there's no commercials. Yeah.
I see those pauses.
It goes black and comes right back on.
Fine. It's all good.
That first episode was an hour 10 minutes without commercials. That was probably like almost probably an hour 45 minutes.
I get you. The first episode was confusing as hell. I was like, what is going on? What is happening? You know what I mean?
Yeah. But it was funny. I did the second watch last night, and I got to the same point where I'm like starting to pull my phone out, and I'm like, no, stay with this. It's gonna pay off. Do it. Stay.
Well, that's kind of why I watched the first episode. It was exhausting, and I kind of forgot about it for like 2 weeks. And then BMO mentioned it. I'm like, oh, crap. And I watched literally 9 episodes in like 3 days.
Wow. You got in. Yeah, BMO's into big time right now as well, right?
No, it's a good show. I've said this before, when I dream about it. And I dreamt about the show 2 nights ago. Oh, my God.
I hope you weren't cooking anything.
And I want to talk more like them. Like, whoa. I like the grunts they use. Oh.
Kill him the way you like to kill him.
I gotta start mixing that into my language. It's so good.
Oh my God. It's like Bugs Bunny.
Good. Yes. Yes.
Put a couple of carrots in there.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Celery.
So what else is cooking? We had a big floor park soccer run.
Yeah.
That I enjoyed the last couple of weeks.
States, right? And finished it off.
State champions, Class A soccer, Floral Park wins it. We played they had to play 2 games back to back, which was hard. Saturday and Sunday last week.
Yep.
They won 3-2 on Saturday and 2-0 on Sunday.
Right, some team from Rochester, usually, right?
Schenectady.
Oh, okay. Oh, good for Albany.
Yep. It was great. Like, what a run. Like, they lost to Mineola twice this year. Like, it took them a little while to get the team together. They lost a bunch of seniors last year. Like, last year they were supposed to be amazing. And then, like, when these seniors left, they were like, oh, the team is decimated. And these kids figured it out, man.
That's awesome.
Freaking did amazing. They won Nassau County. We were at that game in Farmingdale. Then we went back, and they won Suffolk County. Pretty cool trophy for that. They beat Suffolk County. You get this, it's like a wooden statue plaque of Long Island. It's pretty cool.
Oh, wow. That's really cool.
And then, forget state champs. First male sport at Floral Park Memorial ever to win a state championship.
Wow.
There was a girls softball team that won it once. It was a lot of fun. We were there for the game on Sunday. It was a blast.
That's great.
Got my
That's
scarf.
Really
Yes, Sumu, we made scarves. Was rocking that sucker at the game. That was good. My nephew, he's a junior, so he'll be back next year to see if they can go back to back.
Oh, back to back.
Yes, sir.
Smithtown West did not get back to the state finals this year, girls soccer. We lost in the semis in Suffolk County.
When you went to that, where was the game last year, the final?
It was up in Cortland, Ithaca area.
Yeah, the girls were in Cortland again. The boys were in much shorter drive. Middletown.
Oh,
It took an
nice.
hour and a half for me. What a high school. And I was talking to one of the people from there. I was like, somebody knew a teacher there, and she was there watching the game. Like, the place looked like a college. I'm like, we're in Middletown. Like, what? It had a stadium that they played in, turf field with a digital screen with the game on it, and another turf field behind it. And apparently, I don't know, Kathy Hochul and her team identified this as a low-income area, so it got a ton of state funding to build it up.
Do they
places?
Do you think some of the money that you have to pay to go watch your kids play in the playoffs goes to these venues, or do you think that just goes to the state?
I don't know.
You have to pay, right?
Yeah, we have to pay.
For home game, like regular home games in the playoffs.
Playoff games we have to pay for, all the playoff games.
Yeah. I always figured it was to help offset costs to transport the kids up there. At least that's what I told myself to make myself feel better about paying.
So they're having a parade this Saturday. I'll be at a swim meet, but they're going to drive them through town. It's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Deserving. I want to get one of those signs, the towns have, like, welcome to Floral Park, home of the 2024 Class A. Be there forever.
College soccer brackets are set up. The girls started already. The boys are about to start. I saw Ohio State actually got a 1 seed in their bracket for the men's, and the women's actually won their first game. So
how about that?
That's pretty cool.
Way to go, Ohio State.
I know Pitt's doing well in soccer, as always. The boys, they always have a great program.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They got a bunch of foreigners?
Usually. I know Stony Brook, we knew the trainer because he trained Anthony, and they used to recruit a lot of kids from Europe.
No, I've heard that with kids, with people with kids who want to maybe play soccer in college. It's like impossible to be an American and make a team.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's crazy.
So what else is new? Anything? DenBob got so quiet. You're working away over there, DenBob, in the jungle?
Got some text.
All right.
Making it happen.
No, nice.
No ransom notes from anybody about your software or
no
computer
hacks.
systems? Nothing?
No, just the regular.
You know what else there's none of?
Can I guess
What's that?
emails?
No emails. It's okay.
Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to start thinking about the Festivus episode.
Let's get that on the calendar.
What's the calendar look like?
Love it. Live scheduling.
When is Festivus?
Yeah, I was going to say, when is it?
I'm looking it up. December 23rd.
December 23rd. And that is the calendar.
Monday.
Ooh. All right. Well, we'll have to celebrate. Oh, boy. That's a tough week.
Do it the week before, a couple days before. Thursday before or something.
Yeah, we could do maybe Thursday the 19th or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that would be my company Christmas party.
When is? When's your party? 19th?
The 19th. We have it in our store. We have it in the showroom.
Karaoke?
It's an intimate affair.
You're going to have karaoke this year?
We will likely have karaoke.
Will Benny sing?
Benny doesn't even go.
He doesn't? He's one of those guys?
It's too much for him. He goes right home. Got a little tidbit that he's going to his family's for Thanksgiving.
In China?
No. They live in Queens.
Oh, same thing.
Oh, no. He's going to so I got a little other tidbit. His brother is hosting. His brother lives in New Hyde Park.
Oh.
Yeah. Had no idea.
It's going to be right here.
So I asked him what he was going to bring. And he said a bottle of red wine.
Okay, Benny.
That's it. That's it.
Think he's going to take the train?
I learn another little tidbit about his life.
Think he's going to take the train there?
It would have been
no
a good
doubt. He
question.
doesn't have
I'm
a car,
sure
does
he
he?
doesn't have a car.
He doesn't have a car.
So
I could
is
pick
your
him-
Christmas
I could pick
party
him up.
during the day? Like you break out after lunch and
4:30.
oh, 4:30. All right.
4:30.
So no, it's not during the day.
No.
Everybody work at 4:30. Is your brother coming in?
Oh yeah.
All
I
right.
love. I like
he's
the
big.
in-office.
He's a party guy. That's
Jeanette,
the one that you wanted to party, not me.
Maybe we
Jeanette's
should do
gonna
the show that
tear it
night after you've drank at work again. Like
Oh,
late.
maybe I'll do it from my office after.
Or are you allowed to bring a guest?
I don't think we're going to bring guests this
All right,
year.
so
We have
Colleen
in
will
the
not.
past.
Colleen will
A lot
not
of
be
times
there.
we'll let the ladies bring their husbands or
4:30 's
significant others. We have done that.
4:30 is early enough where it kind of sends the message, don't bring a guest.
Right.
They're still at work. It's just going to be us in the office, you know.
Agreed.
And that people are, you'll probably have people leaving there by 6:30.
7:30 anyway.
Yeah.
And then there's always the late night. Somebody will break out a card table and they'll play cards.
Oh.
Oh,
So it may end up going late.
does Benny come back for that?
No, he's mysterious.
Nice. So even though we don't have a, we didn't have a holiday. What the hell happened last year? It was my first year back at this company. God, at Gary and I's old place of work, it was nothing ever really good for holiday stuff. There was some.
What are your
Before
thoughts on
you
on a
got
company
there-
holiday party? Do you look forward to it? Is it another obligation? What do you? I mean,
I
I
went through
always-
stages of it.
Yeah, Gary is.
When I was
Gary's-
young, I loved
Gary's
it.
got a little Benny in him. He's got a little Benny.
When
in him,
I
for
was
sure.
young, I loved it. It was like, yeah, we're going out, we're partying, we were in the city, you know, we were drinking and having a ball. And then as I got older, I was just like, ugh, it's a fucking pain in my ass. Especially when you worked out in the island and they were doing it like Cablevision used to do it in the city a lot. Like, I don't want to go into the city. There was one party we had at Cablevision where I went in because it was in Manhattan. I took the train in. I walked around the place so I would be seen, and I walked right back out and went back home.
Such a Gar move. I love it. It's such a Gar move.
But that might have been the last one I went to that they had. I stopped
Did you
going.
guys see Gary? Yeah, he's here.
Yeah,
He's here.
Gary was here. Yeah, he's over there somewhere, I think, and it was great.
It's great.
But yeah, as I got older, I was just like, it was a pain in the ass. We don't
well,
do them at my
and I
company
get
now.
that. And so I have no ill will toward Benny for not showing up at the Christmas party because I want it to be for people that want to be there. And if they don't want to be there, then that's fine too. You know, no worries.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I get it. I mean, if it's in the office though, just like hang out for an hour.
Yeah. If it's in the office, you can hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And when I was
listen,
younger too, I was trying to like move up the ranks and get to be known. It was
Big
it was all
politics.
part of it, right?
Absolutely.
Now I'm older. I don't
big
give a fuck.
politics at the Christmas party. You get
Yeah.
to hop up. So I wonder if people are going to like try to jockey to like, sit near me and
Absolutely.
get to know me. I'll have to watch out for that.
Yeah.
Big opportunities for people to advance. Get
Yeah.
some one-on-one time with the important people.
I agree.
If
We're
I hang out
having
with your
a
brother.
yeah. We are having a holiday happy hour, even though we don't have an office.
Online?
This was sent to all the former. They're doing some online nonsense. They did that last year too. Like I don't know if I'll go on that because we do have offices all over a lot of them all over the world.
Yeah.
As you know. So we are doing a happy hour it was sent to the old New York City office distro. So I guess anybody that did work out of the New York City office, we are having a gathering. Let's see, when is this? December 12th. This should be good. 6 to 9. Go later though, I'm sure. And it's in Brooklyn.
Oh, okay. That's
Oh.
not too bad. That's a little bit
Yeah.
better.
I'll train it in at the. I've actually been to this place twice. It's the Polonia Democratic Club.
Is it along the Long Island Railroad run?
It's not far from Atlantic Terminal,
Okay, good.
but it's a private club that one of my coworkers, Harry, who I've worked with for years, is a member of. So basically, I guess kind of rent the place out. So it's cool. Should be fun. I hope to see people. Hope people show up. Hope there's not too many gars. Like now, back to the question: do you get excited about it? Like Gary, younger, totally excited about it.
Yep.
When I worked in Long Island, it was a chore. This I'm actually excited about because I don't see anybody anymore.
Yeah,
so
you don't see anyone, right?
it's nice. It'd be nice to get together. So I hope people come.
Yeah.
You know,
I like that.
And
Nice company you got
as a
going on
leader in the team, you kind of expected to go. So you kind of have to go, even if you didn't want to, probably.
who me?
Yeah.
I guess.
It sets a good, sends a good signal.
Except nobody that reports to me will be there.
They're all overseas.
One of them.
Yeah, are you planning your next trip overseas?
So I was threatening to go to El Salvador. I got invited to the El Salvador holiday party.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was invited, and it was discussed. It's on Saturday, December 7th. I was very close to pulling the trigger. Had to go ahead. Work was fine with it. But home front wise, it's a big weekend. There's a Cortland swim meet. The other girls have a swim meet here. It would be stupid. It would have been selfish.
Yeah.
To go. So I decided not to go, but found another guy in the company in our like the guy who runs revenue assurance. He's got people down there. He wants to go in March. So I think we're going to go in March.
Should be a good time to go, right?
I've heard El Salvador in March is fantastic.
Yeah. That's great.
I don't know. So yeah, we'll do that.
So we're going to look for Festivus. I guess we're shooting for the Festivus show on the 18th, maybe?
I like it.
That's a Wednesday. DenBob, you can be all right with that in the evening on the 18th?
Hold on. 18. I got a conflict.
What?
Yeah.
The day before your holiday party?
I get on like 10 o'clock.
Whoa.
All right, we'll think about it.
Did you make it last year? Or did you have a conflict as well last year? I don't remember.
If you did it on Wednesday, probably.
It's the kind of show where you join when you want to, so.
Was last year the year that he had Rebecca join as him? Or something weird like that?
Well, that wasn't.
That was
an episode I tried. Failed miserably. Went down in infamy as one of the worst attempts at anything ever.
So we're
you guys rolled
tentatively.
with it, though. That was so impressive. You just went along with it. You hated it as it was happening, but you were really good.
Can you dial in on the 18th? Like, what's the deal?
So I got another meeting. I got to. It would be awkward. I'm a busy guy. When you were as important as me, how about 17? What about 17 Tuesday?
I mean, I guess we kind of have to.
You could.
All right. December 17th, a week before Festivus.
Yeah.
Festivus week, live. We'll be broadcasting live on Facebook. But listen, listeners, as we're discussing this here, you're all welcome to join. Everybody can join. You just have to become a member of the Discord channel, and everybody's welcome. I think as a regular listener that's not there, it's probably a hard episode to listen to. So you probably want to be there to be in the fun. Is Bimo doing another grab bag Santa thing this year or something, whatever he did last year? Because if you're going to send stuff to the UK, you should probably send it now.
That's a great point. The snack exchange. Get that shit on a boat.
Oh, my God. Did you ever get to try the pot soda or no?
No, I think I'll have it on the Festivus night.
You still have it?
Of course I do.
Excellent.
Did Maria drink all of yours?
I don't know where I gave mine away. I don't remember who I gave it to.
All right.
I think I gave some to Doug.
Yeah, Doug.
Christine's friend at work.
Oh,
Got
teachers.
some, I think. Teachers love that stuff.
Nice. That's
Those
hot.
teachers, they love the pot soda.
They do. I love pot soda. Oh, I am also going to the Notre Dame Army game on Saturday.
Oh, that's right. That's this weekend, right? Yes.
Busy weekend, man.
Damn. How are you going to do all this?
So
You going to clone yourself?
I'm officiating.
Yankee Stadium. The game is at Yankee Stadium?
Yep.
Yeah, it starts at 7. I am officiating a swim meet from 7 a.m. till about 3.
Wow.
So you're not getting paid for those, by the way? I thought that came up the other day. Damn, that sucks.
Swimming?
Yeah, you should be getting paid, bro.
If I do high school one day, I will. So yeah, I'm debating, do I train at the Yankee Stadium or do I drive?
It's 7 at night?
Mm-hmm.
Drive.
You're probably okay driving. Problem is parking just sucks.
Yeah, where do you park?
Fucking some weirdo with a sign, and then you pay him $50 probably to park.
Because the train's got Metro North that goes there now.
What a night. Oh. Can you just go right down to Jersey from there?
No, the
Take
kids.
train?
I can't leave the kids home alone that night. I mean, I could, but
That's a tough call. Either the traffic actually probably bad because it's going to have more seats than a baseball game, probably, right?
Yep.
And it sucks driving up there.
Yep. I think Railroad to Grand Central, Metro North up.
Yeah, especially where you live in Nassau. I think that's the move.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Hold on, we can do this right now before we sign off, so everybody knows what I'm doing. Let's see. We could map this out. We can go. All right, Floral Park, and you could choose Yankee Stadium because they combine the tickets. There we go. We're gonna go on Saturday the 23rd, and figure around. Let's say 4 o'clock. Let's see. PM, please. Find schedules. Oh, what? Wow. Oh my God, that's pretty good. Like I think the train is the move.
With getting home. It's
No,
getting home that's always the issue.
Like going there, it's
going to be a win.
70 minutes.
On the way there is going to be a win.
Yep, 4:46, and I'm there at 5:56.
Wow.
I got to do that.
It's the coming home because you have the crowd leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Trains don't act right. It's late.
Let's
It's
see.
like going to the Islanders. So when you take the train to UBS Arena, absolute win on the way there. 100%. On the way home, terrible.
Yeah, like because you could miss. Well, there's frequent trains. Like let's say the game's over. What? It's 3 hours.
Yeah, probably.
So if I make the 11:04 train, I'm in Floral Park by 12:26 a.m.
And what happens if you miss it?
There's an 11:27.
Then you're in good shape, I think.
Then there's a 12:04. There's a lot of trains.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. We have a lot of trains.
It's not
I mean,
like coming out to Ronkonkoma.
If I get home by 1 a.m, I'm fine with that.
What time did you say you get into Floral Park for an 11:04 train?
From Yankee Stadium,
Yeah.
12:26.
It's a long way.
82 minutes.
A lot of stops. No expresses that time of the night, DenBob.
No.
You could also cheat and try to jump on an express train subway to Grand Central.
Yeah,
not
what is
bad.
that? The 4
The
5
4.
go up there?
One
Or
of
is it
those,
just
4
the
or 5, right? I don't know which one. I took the wrong one once, and it was not fun.
Oh,
Remember
because
stepping off the train.
the 1-9
I was
go
like-
there too, don't they? I think.
I don't know.
Is it the
I took the
1-9
wrong
the
train
longest?
once, and I surfaced, and I'm like, "What country is this?" It's terrifying. It's like a long time ago. It's really scary. Where am I? Anyway,
Wow.
let's check for emails.
I don't think you sent an announcement, did you, this week?
Of course I did.
Oh, okay.
Fine. We don't have to have emails to have a good show.
We had a great show.
We had a great show. DenBob's alive. It rained.
It was just pouring out here a couple minutes ago too. You guys
Hey.
were talking.
It's still dark here. It's just not
Oh.
not raining.
Actually, I have to go into the office right now, but
What?
Oh.
we hired a temp, so I just got to pop in there, make sure he's good.
Good
But you know
temp.
what? I don't mind getting in there once in a while. You know why? Because I get free charging at the office. So I'm
Oh, nice.
gonna go fill up my car a little bit with some.
Can you
some
tow?
energy.
Can you tow DenBob's car with you? And then he doesn't have it
Well,
yet.
while you're at the office, you think I could charge up at your place?
My place is it's only open after 10 p.m. My friend.
Oh, because you're on that schedule. Now, were you automatically on that reg
No, I did it.
194?
I
You
did
elected
190.
it?
I did 195, which has the super peak.
Super
after
peak.
after 10, 40% discount.
Right.
Oh, interesting.
But so the way I was doing balance billing. I dropped my balance billing and I went on 195, and I'm going to run it until the end of the spring to see if I'm a winner or a loser. Because when the summer comes,
Loser.
it's going to be tough on
It's gonna be
this
tough.
rate plan. So I got
So
to.
you could switch whenever you want?
Well, you can only switch off of it once. So, but you can stay on for a year and get bill protection. So if you would have been better off on the old flat rate, you would get your money back. So I'm going to run this as a test for 9 months, see where I am. Because I don't know how much I'm going to charge. We have 2 cars, right? You figure you're going to be a lot, but I do get the work advantage as well. So we'll see where I stand in the spring before the summer kicks in.
I gotta run.
Tell you, if I did that,
you guys finish up. Gar out. Keep talking. I gotta go.
Good.
Bye, Mike.
Love you all.
If I did that super peak, I think that when the peak time came, I'd shut the main breaker of my house. My house will be dark. I'm that cheap, and it will affect my behavior that much that I want to stick it to the PSEGLI man so badly.
They want you to stick it to them.
I want to stick it to the man. And I would, my house would be like the green zone. I wouldn't shut lights off at night anymore. They'd be on the whole time. I'd run the air conditioner even though it was cool enough and everybody was sleeping.
Christine wanted to run the dishwasher a couple of weeks ago. I'm like, it was like 7 o'clock. I'm like, why don't we wait till 10? She's like, oh, is it because of the rates that you did, that cheaper rate at night? I'm like, yes. I said, let's set an alarm. We'll do it for 10 o'clock. She's like,
well, you know what? You have delays. You could always delay.
You can. So, well, I'm up till 10 anyway, right? So I just set an alarm, and then Mike's back.
I'm back.
Then a couple nights later, she says, I'm going to run the dishwasher tonight, and she set the alarm for 10 o'clock so she would remind her to go turn the dishwasher on at 10 o'clock.
Well, you could use the delay on the
You
dishwasher.
could do the delay, but like I said, we're up, so you just
set
the alarm.
There, you might as well.
But that's cool.
Yeah, so I was like, holy cow, she's actually trying to help us save money as well now. This is amazing.
I like that.
We were on a little water conservation issue this last few days. The cesspool, I was doing leaves, and I noticed some toilet paper bits in my lawn over the cesspool.
That sounds bad.
Goo.
So I didn't want to call the cesspool guy on Sunday because they charge extra. So I said, that's it. I put out an announcement on the family text. Everybody poop while they're at work. Do not bring it home. We're going to be shut down until Tuesday when I had an appointment with the cesspool guy.
Did you pee outside?
So we did yellow, let it mellow. No. Yeah, yellow, let it mellow. And then typically brown? Part of the thing is brown, flush it down. But I wouldn't even allow brown. No brown.
Go to
Gary's restaurant.
Right.
Go to
Come
work.
here for a charge and a shit.
Go to a supermarket.
Charge the car and take a dump.
We were on lockdown. The guy came, and I'm not quite sure what the issue was. It was only like a year since the last time I did it. But I cheaped out, and I didn't do aeration the last time. So I think that the cesspool had a little cake at the bottom, and it wasn't draining. Damn. I'm hoping that's what it was.
He find anything.
I might have a leak, but I'm not thinking. I don't think I got a leak.
Nothing was lodged in your.
I paid pretty much attention.
I had
the cesspool. Did I talk about how I tried to do some electrical work in the house?
No.
I had a switch that wasn't working so good.
It's like when the show's over, all of a sudden he's got all these stories to fit in. It's like,
well, you can cut me off. You want to give me the hook?
We're ready.
Go. Let's get this in, and then we got to go because I got to get into that office.
So I had a switch in my house that wasn't working. The light flickered. So I went to Home Depot. I bought a couple of new switches. And I started doing the replacement, right? I went downstairs. I got Colleen. She's the worst helper in the world. I'm like, you got to let me know when the lights go out because I don't really like to work hot.
At least you have a helper. I usually have to walk up and down the stairs to see if the lights are out.
So, Colleen, is it off? And then, nothing. I'll be like, I just went through the entire panel and you didn't yell. She's like, I yelled.
Oh.
I was like, I didn't hear you. You got to yell loud enough that I could yell. And then her reflexes are bad too. So like, I'll be like, switch. Then she gives the yell.
But it was
and
two switches ago.
I'll come upstairs. It's not good. She'll be like, I yelled, but you just kept shutting things off. So her reflexes of lights went off and yell, not good.
Have you thought about making notes next to the fuses as to what they control?
So I have some of them. I do. I have some notes, but it's sloppy. You can't tell. Yeah. And there's crossover too, so this particular switch might not have been on the traditional. So I bought the wrong switch. I needed a 2-pole. I'm trying to make it work anyway by trying to, and it didn't work. And I was too lazy to go shut the breaker down and make the adjustment. I was like, you know what? I've been doing this. I can do this without turning the breaker off. And not 2 seconds into my repair, the spark comes, the lights go out.
I've done that.
I couldn't get them back.
I once numbed the whole entire right side of my body doing that.
Oh my God. I always kill my fuse. I never work with them hot, ever.
It's kind of fun.
It was dumb. It was dumb.
Mike rides on scooters in foreign countries. He's okay with running a little power in there with the screwdriver.
Absolutely.
I thought the breaker was broken. I couldn't reset it.
Oh my God.
So I called my electrician friend, and I figured I'd team up a breaker replacement with give me a price on the Tesla charger.
Yeah. How much is he going to charge you for the install?
He's coming today. He's coming this afternoon.
All right. I
But then
have a
that
guy.
go down, and he said, I just didn't push the breaker hard enough to reset it.
Okay. I have a
didn't have
guy
enough
if you need
force.
another electrician to price for a Tesla if you're not happy
Good
with
to
his install. Where is your
Good to
breaker?
know.
Is it in your garage?
It's in the basement. They're going to have to run some wire. It's going to be a little costly.
Because BMO said that was his problem. His breaker was not where the garage was, so they would have to do a bunch of conduit and cable runs.
Right? Yeah, no. I mean, I think running the wire itself is going to cost me $900.
Ugh.
All the money you
Sucks.
saved on 0% financing.
Yeah.
And
really.
yeah, I'm sticking it to the gas,
And
man.
the gas. You want to know how much
Yeah.
I've saved so far? I mean,
No?
it's cost- yeah. The app will tell you.
Well, you can't be that much with $2.90 gas. You're not saving that much.
$2.79 for me.
Yeah.
Well, remember, I'm getting free charges at work and all sorts of shit now. So I charge that. I've paid $63 so far, and I don't drive that much
Wow. $63 to the gas.
in
man.
2 months.
In their app, they estimate $100 a month.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not driving that much, right? So,
yeah.
Are
Are you
it's
still
probably
using the
more when I
self-drive?
consider what Nick is doing too, huh?
Are you still using the self-drive?
Very rarely. It's
You
going to
don't use it.
expire on the 24th. I had that 3 month extended, so I had
Uh-huh.
I ended up getting 2 months of it.
Uh-huh. You don't
Um,
use it too much.
Very rare. I mean, I'm driving around the neighborhoods. It's not.
Come on, so you know what I got to do? I'm going to try and get glasses with eyeballs. So I got to look online.
can
and
If
see
you got
if I can
time
get-
now. You got time to get that.
Yeah. Well,
So I'm going to go on
you
Amazon.
can probably find
and
that
see
quicker
maybe
than the title.
Halloween.
Can you
Gotta
make
be
your own?
right.
Can you make your own title? Maybe. I got some nice thick cardboard paper that I used to use for something else.
There you go.
Forge the title. I don't know if I want to be on that end of
That sounds like it could lead to
defrauding
trouble.
Elon Musk.
Right.
Elon.
All right, I gotta go.
All
All
right.
right.
That's
Until
it.
next
It's
time,
been a long
everybody.
jam-packed show.
Great show, boys.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Until next time, be gar-rific.
Gar out.
Have a great day.
I haven't had a great day in a long time. See ya.
All right.
I pledge allegiance to the family of the United GarCast of the Discord, and to the Montana commune that we will all meet up at when humanity finally craps the bed. One Gar Nation, under God, or thoughts, with a vow to be excellent to one another, and to always follow that one simple rule: don't be a dick. Gar pluribus unum.